Alright, I just wanted to test how the audio sounded before I decided to play this game, so. Alright, so basically I'm uploading a YouTube video right now as I'm recording this, and in the video I was talking about the fact that I wanted to play more games on the channel and discover. Shoot, I'm still gonna have the same problem, aren't I? No, I'm not. I wanted to discover, different games, just play them for the channel since I got PlayStation Now, only to discover that I can't record while I'm streaming games. So any game that I play is gonna have to be downloaded, and I have to record from there. So I just discovered that I can change the audio to be put through my headphones instead of the TV, so I shouldn't have the echoing problem. And just to discover that little tidbit, so I figured I'd do like a test video of this game, Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae. I already played this game a little bit. That's why continue is right there, because I've already played some of this game. It's one of those what kind of game? I can't think of the genre of the game, but it's like Dynasty Warriors. I'm more familiar with One Piece Pirate Warriors, but that I was thinking about playing this game for the channel just as like a test. This is one of those games I'm most likely not gonna play a full series of, so I'm gonna just do the tutorial because it's been a minute since I played it. I mean, it's alright. I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like the combos could be better too. I was interested in this game just because of how the characters look in it. They seem pretty cool. Not just because she's a Japanese girl with a short skirt, It's not that. Not at all. And that's it. So we're gonna start a new game. The last thing I was playing was I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna do easy mode because normal mode had the most amount of enemies. Hold up.
Misa, なまったんじゃない？鈴鹿。じゃあねー。
I like Suzuka more than Misa, to be honest.
魔剣の力につられて湧いてきたもんね。いいわ。邪魔するなら蹴散らすのみ。
Like I was saying, normal mode had the most enemies I've ever seen in my life. It was like 7 waves of just straight enemies. Oh. How you do the... They already done forgot how to play. That's a darn shame. That's what I was trying to do. And it don't even tell you how to block in the tutorial now I think about it. I had to discover that myself. And the boss that I had to fight was so hard to fight. Not really hard to fight, but I just don't have a lot of health, so I kept getting caught lacking. I'm still disappointed that I can't record from PlayStation Now, because there's a couple different games that I would have enjoyed to play. Ah, god dang it! I would have enjoyed playing if I could record them. Well, I still got a lot of games that I could do some type of gameplay for, as long as I decide to keep going about recording them, taking time to actually record. I think I've solved the mic issue that I had, which is really something I should have looked into a long time ago. So I'm probably going to continue playing The Walking Dead whenever I just make time for it, because I believe I'm on episode 3? So continuing from there would be a little getting used to remembering where I was left off at, for one, and just you know, getting back into that. There's other games that I want to play, like Persona. I want to buy Catherine, the full body, so I could play that, because I've been interested in that game since I found out about the third Catherine. And yeah, Persona 5 maybe. I don't want to get into too many series at once and do, unless I can find a schedule where I can upload a different game a day or something like that. So I'm thinking about probably setting some type of schedule, pre-recording videos and uploading them on a certain day, stuff like that. Like I said, this is a game I probably won't do a playthrough for. It's just a kind of one-off to start it off, something I'm already sort of familiar with. It's not necessarily a bad game per se, but it's just repetitive. And I feel like you probably have to beat the story in order to even be able to play Suzuka, because it seemed like it's only Suzuka and Misa as far as the characters you can play. Oh, wow. Woo! And I really want to play Suzuka because she seems a lot cooler than Misa. But the gameplay, like I said, is so repetitive that it's kind of like, I feel like it would be a waste of time, you know? Please let me get to 300 without getting hit. That was one of the biggest struggles that I had. I wanted to make a record of hits, and then I get caught somehow. Shoot, if I make it to 400 hits, I'd be surprised. But it's easy, so it don't really count. But I'm telling you, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, normal was the longest ride ever, I swear. Like, I think I'm making it through these waves faster than my first playthrough. Now, see how the boss goes. Okay. I think it is literally like 7 waves of enemies. I'm definitely going through them faster. Ah. God dang it. In fact, I don't even think I knew you could block until I just randomly pressed the button. God dang it. It's funny because in easy they block more than they did in normal. No, I think that's a lie. But it is a little repetitive, which is why I went ahead and just did easy mode, because if I could get through it faster and make this, well, depending on what it's like after the boss fight, if I make it that far, how long this video is, see what kind of content I can squeeze out of this game, just for a first look. But I am kind of curious about this game. I just want to, I think I'm going to look it up just to see what other people felt about it. Because I mean, other than, I guess, the allure of, I guess you could probably call them hot Japanese girls in short skirts. And maybe if I get further along in the game with skills and stuff, because you can buy skills to upgrade like health and stuff like that. I think I bought, let me see, I think I bought a couple skills that I don't remember. Yeah. Let me see. I have 860 SP. Sungeki. Do I have? No. So I don't think it kept from when I bought them. So Sonic Slash, drains katana gauge, while airborne, flash kick. Okay. Oh wait, they didn't even tell me about the lock on button. Oh. Ow. Yeah, this is going a lot easier than it was when I first did this boss battle, because his health took forever to get that far. So I guess if you want a challenging game, it's definitely that. Mostly because you're so limited. Ow. So I guess easy is a lot more, I'm not gonna say fun. It's a little more fun when you can actually feel like you're gonna do something. Ow. Ow. That's the only thing I haven't been able to dodge. And that's the first boss. It's sad how long it took me to even get that far. I don't know, I might keep playing this game. Guess we'll see. $700 already? Dang. Guess I should pay more attention to how much SP I get from these. Even though I don't think there's many more skills I can even get, but I guess I could keep upgrading them till they get better. Probably stronger. I think there's something about health I could get too. I'm assuming it's gonna be a rinse and repeat though. 7 waves of enemies. And then a boss fight for who knows how long. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm getting more SP from this than I was in the first one. A lot more of these robots. So I guess if I go through all the different waves, see what points I can get, and then upgrade my skills, it'll be even easier to fight bosses. Cause I'm gonna get a lot of SP from this, I see. I am curious about what other techniques I could probably get, or how upgrading the techniques will do anything positive for them. So, playing this in easy mode has got me a little more curious about the game. We'll see how well that translates to whether I'll keep playing it. Because it's definitely not one of those shorter games based on this line of gameplay. Like, this is only the third wave, and we know it's going to be at least 7. And the audio keep going out, so I think I'm gonna have to get some different headphones for recording. Wave 4. So I see this one doesn't care about damage until it gets like that. Forgot I could dash. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm thinking I might play Devil May Cry for the channel. DMC Devil May Cry, one of my favorites, because I just watched Spear Hunter Susie. She just did a video about the game, and I know a lot of people have disliked that game because it was trying to be a reboot to a very beloved franchise, and the way there's so much controversy behind that game, but it's something that really holds a special place in my heart. I don't know why, but it just did. But I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about that game on another gameplay video. That's pretty much disrespectful to this game. It might not be my favorite, but I want to focus more on the game itself. So, wave 5. Yeah, I'm not really saying nothing right now because there's not much to say. Like, it's not exciting. And after a while, you've pretty much gotten the gist of what you got into. Like, the boss fight was interesting. It was a change from, you know, this, but it isn't like after 7 waves of enemies that are slightly interesting at best. Get into a boss fight that kind of switches up the game a little bit, not really that exciting. And also the fact that if it was on normal mode, which I had more difficulty with, it definitely wouldn't be worth it, because it took forever to get to the boss fight in normal mode for me. And that could be, you know, my beginner coming out. I haven't played this game enough to really get into it like that. to understand all the different skills I need, you know, what I need to do to defeat enemies quicker, stuff like that. So may not be the game's fault. It kind of occurred to me that I should probably at least do an intro, not an intro, an outro for this video. So yeah, that was a look at Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae. It's definitely interesting game. It's not the worst game, but it's definitely something that you wanna, you probably want to start off easy just to see how it goes. You know, like I said, this game was free for me, so that's why it was easier for me to decide to even get into it. But yeah, that's that.